Hey fanboys, hey fangirls, Carnell Holley here, and we're at Southern-Fried Gaming Expo, the 12th annual for 2025, and I'm with Miss Nadia Marshall.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing?
Now, Miss Nadia, your voice acting, um, is this your actual first time here?
At Southern-Fried, yes. It's my
Okay,
first time at Southern-Fried Gaming Expo.
nice, nice. Now coming in, what were your expectations?
Well, I knew it was certainly a expo really devoted to the love of tabletop games, arcade games, that kind of thing. So I knew it was going to be a lot of fans that have opinions on that. I'm not so sure about video games as well, but it's nice to hear the conversation throughout the expo. It's a good expo.
Uh, are you a gamer?
I am, though I'm not. I'm a
A
little
hard, not a hardcore.
correct. I'm a
Okay.
medium style. Let's say medium
Nice.
rare.
You try to complete, but not have to be a full-on completionist.
Correct, and I am definitely a monogamous gamer. I can't play two or three at a time. No, 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 no.
Right.
Monogamous game.
I know people who do that, and I'm just like, you're asking for trouble.
I'm finishing Witcher 3 right now, so
Okay,
yes.
sweet, sweet. Okay, now, as far as you being a gamer, no, okay, and there's levels to it.
Right.
What is your comfort game?
Comfort game. Ooh, that's a great question. Um, I'd probably say Horizon Zero Dawn.
Okay.
It's definitely a comfort game for me.
I'm not too familiar with what genre is that?
It's more like open worlds, a little bit of RPG, so you are playing as Aloy. It's the first of Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West is the newest version that came out, the sequel.
Okay.
But the first one is just, it's perfection, 10 out of 10. It's so good. The plot is amazing. The open world concept is just so great. Yeah, that or Breath of the Wild, for sure. Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild
Right,
is
right.
also a
Because I think I was thinking so with the open world.
yeah,
So
yeah.
okay.
Very similar in the open world concept, but slightly different ideas. But they both use bow and arrows, so it's kind of
True.
yeah.
Okay. Nice, nice.
Yeah.
No, I gotta ask you that, like being a voice actress. Now, have you cosplayed any of the characters?
I'm thinking about cosplaying a
Okay.
character. You've seen her art.
Yes. Yes.
So that's definitely on my radar. But I have cosplayed as Korra from Legends of Korra
Nice. I can see
all
that.
the time.
I
Yes,
can see that.
I have.
Nice.
Mhm.
No, I mean, again, there's levels to that too. Like, are you like dipping your toe in, or like going full on
For
with the
cosplay.
cosplay?
I think I have so much respect for people who can. I don't know how to sew as well as they do. I don't know how to put together these kind of pieces. Like I'm in awe of what they can do.
Hmm.
But I think if I have time to plan and purchase things ahead of time,
Right.
I'm hoping Nicole could look pretty well done. But
Okay.
Cora was a little bit of a scrappy put together at the time.
Hmm.
It was a little bit scrappy.
Okay.
I also, I also was doing that for it was a Halloween themed tango dance.
Oh,
I was
sweet.
trying to dance in that too. Didn't go very well. Didn't go very well.
Okay, so you had the shoes and all.
Yes, the boots. It was not easy to dance in those
Okay,
boots.
okay.
I'll tell you that. Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right. So like ambitious.
Ambitious, certainly ambitious. For first time cosplay, it was not the best idea.
Just a caveat, like for just proceeding on what I was taught as far as being a cosplayer or whatnot. I mean, again, there's levels to it.
Yes.
Don't need to be, I guess, fully accurate because people want to be fully accurate.
Okay. Yeah.
But
I don't know these rules, so this is great.
right.
This is education for me.
No, no doubt. I mean, I'm learning to go too. Now, there's a term called being con comfortable. Now, so any costume that you can pretty much be in all day comfortably, because I know it's a lot of plate spin, especially
Yeah.
when you're a guest.
Yes.
Now, as far as the gaming, like circling back to the gaming, 'cause we're
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Now, your systems, what systems do you have?
I have the PS5.
Okay.
I have the Switch, and we'll leave it at that. I used to play PC when I was growing up,
Okay.
but I don't do that anymore because my computer cannot handle that processing.
Oh,
Yeah. But I
okay.
grew up playing PC games. Nancy Drew, to be particular. I was a Nancy Drew girl.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You got me thinking about this mystery game, Hugo. It was a computer game.
Oh.
Back with the floppy disk. Um, It was a demo, and I just distinctly remember as a kid, like there was a locked door, like type in, look through the keyhole, and then you see somebody getting stabbed.
Oh dang. Okay.
So it was weird. I wasn't scarred.
Flashback moment. Yeah.
That didn't scar me. Movies as watching as a kid in
That
elementary.
you shouldn't have been watching. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
I know.
like,
I know.
yeah, different time, different place.
Different time.
But being here, I'm glad you're here. This being your first time. Now, what is your schedule for this weekend?
For this weekend. So today, Friday, I'm done for the day.
Okay.
But for Saturday, my schedule is 10 to 1.
Hmm.
I have a panel with Jeff, who is the table right next to
Right,
me.
right.
2:30 to 3:30, and then 3:30 to 7:30. That's tomorrow.
What panel was the 2:30?
It's another voice actor related panel.
Okay,
Yes, another voice
okay.
actor related panel. And then Sunday, 10 to noon, 1 to 3.
Hmm.
That's when I'm here.
Nice, nice. Now, since you're here, there's nothing but opportunity with the games that's in the gaming room.
Yeah.
Are you
Peaked.
planning on?
I peeked. I peeked.
Oh, peek! I thought you said come peek. I was like, you're about to.
No,
Like,
I think for everyone's safety, it's best if I don't. Yeah, I think it's best if I don't.
I'm like, oh, I didn't know.
I can be very competitive.
Right.
Plus, the games that they have in there, I probably couldn't do very well. So,
Hmm.
no.
I mean, are you talking about like the like video game, or
Yeah.
like pinball?
Either one.
Okay.
I think I would make a fool out of myself.
I'm not too. I don't know if it's the hand-eye coordination for me with
Yeah.
the pinball, but
It's
I'm
too
like,
much. I'm like, no, my fingers will cramp up or something. Something's gonna go wrong, and it's gonna go well. Maybe the video games, if it's the right kind, maybe. I think I could have a slightly fighting chance at Mario Kart. But let's say, just leave it at that.
nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Because I like Fortnite. I've tried and I've had beginner's luck, and I'm gonna leave it to beginner's luck. I don't want to go in there and make a fool out of myself. So
I mean,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
I-
it's for the fans. You know,
well, if people ask, I'll try Fortnite. We'll see how far I get. I don't know. Maybe be like the fourth one left, but you know.
nice. I don't know if this is not an official theme, but it started to feel like a theme with, I mean, Jeff, who was a personal trainer at one point, and then we had John and Leah, fitness. Like,
Yes.
when it comes to fitness, like, what is your fitness regimen?
Oh, I go to the gym 4 to 5 times a week. I weight lift. I used to do crazy stuff. Let me tell you right now. Okay, like let me tell. I did a burpee 5K. So it's a 5K length of purely broad jump burpees.
Oh wow.
Yeah, swallow that. I finished that in 2017. It took me 8.5 hours to do. I burned 4,000 something odd calories.
Okay.
Whatever the hell I wanted for 2 whole days.
Okay.
Then I did World's Toughest Mudder in 2019.
I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, that's a thing and a half. Because it's more fun when you do it with other people because you can cry together, you know, and you're not just by yourself crying alone. But you know, that was kind of interesting. I think I want to do high rocks next year.
I had a tough mother. Like I'm a little personal with myself. Did you have a problem parting with your shoes?
Um, so with Tough Mudder, the OG, no, because I purposely used shoes I didn't like.
Okay.
But
Okay.
when it came to the competitive races, I specifically bought shoes for them.
Okay.
So I got Solomon's that I knew I was like, you're just going to be dirty for me.
Right.
And that's just going to be your state of being. And so that was just my world's toughest mudder, my toughest mudder, my tougher mudder shoe. So, so yeah, go to REI and just get a Solomon. You're like, you know what? You're just going to always be dirty, and that's just how you're going to be. Keep it in a plastic bag. That plastic bag's going to be so smelly, but that's just the way it's going to be. Yeah.
These for the 5K.
Yeah, it's
that's-
stupid. I do not recommend that to my worst enemy.
No,
Yeah.
I'm with it. I love being. That's
I'm numb now to burpees. I don't care.
okay.
Like for high rocks coming up, they're like, oh yeah, it's 200 meters of long jump burpees. I said, that's fine. I did a 5K on it. I don't care.
Nice.
I don't mind.
Nice.
I hate running. I would rather do burpees than run.
I love hearing this. This is good stuff. This is good because like I'm the type of guy, like I just want to get strong,
Yes, yes.
and it's funny that I'm down for whatever, but as far as when people say like I enjoy XYZ, like I enjoy running. I can honestly say I enjoy running, but everything else is just like, I mean, I just do it.
You're just there to do it. You get the job done. That's it. Yeah, you have your goals. You're like, I'm gonna crush this lift today, or even if I don't, I can do better tomorrow.
No,
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
no, I got a segment when it's talking fit and fiction. Now, when it comes to again with fitness, what are some of your fitness motivations? Any fictional characters that you've had in the past that like,
Oh yeah, that's a good question. I mean, like Lara Croft,
mm,
Cora,
okay, yeah,
Legends of
no,
Korra. Yeah, I'd probably say those two for sure. Maybe I didn't watch Xena growing up, but
mm,
like I think a little bit of like the Xena idea of like that. I think that was part of it. So yeah, those definitely.
nice.
Yes.
I when you keep saying like I see Cora, but I like I with the hair pulled back. Um, what's the sister's name? Yes, the water building.
Yeah, Katara. I get that too. I get that too. Yeah. And I don't mind. Katara is the strongest one. Let's be real. They would have all died for not for Katara. So
That blood bending's no joke.
no, that's scary. So
Uh, I was I wasn't too much ear hustle, but I was just saying it like when you were talking to Jeff. Like what is your nationality?
I am Indian and British. I
Okay,
grew up. I'm born here in the States, but I'm also a British citizen. So yes, Indian and British is my heritage.
nice. Okay, now as far as and are you local?
Yes, I know.
Okay, all right. That
Next month will mark a year since I've moved
oh
here.
sweet.
So I'm a recent-ish Atlanta. Yeah.
Welcome, welcome. Now I'm sure you're familiar with the whole Southern hospitality, the Southern Fried instance. Now, this is quote unquote New Hollywood. What would you say really stands out for us the entertainment aspect in Georgia?
I'm glad that you say it is like a second Hollywood because that was my reason for moving here. Because I'm like, it's turning into another LA. Honest to goodness. I think it's just the sheer diversity that's here in the city. It's just you can find any walk of life, any kind of person. And there's music, there's TV shows, movies, like gaming. There's so many gaming studios out here too. I mean, it's incredible.
I don't know about the gaming studio. What gaming studios that you know of?
Well, I know of a few that have rosters that work with others, so maybe they're the middlemen, let's say.
Okay, okay.
But like, there's quite a few spread around, like Alpharetta in Atlanta. Like, yeah.
It should be a surprise like again, but I'm just like I didn't hear the because now that it's more well not more but very common to be able to put in your voice acting like at home,
Yeah, yes,
you
yes.
know. So you have
COVID's changed that most certainly. Yes, it's you have to have a virtual setup, I think, in order to succeed. You can't just be in person.
no for us people that are on the fence or inspired to voice act like what's your setup?
So I have it's sort of a tent-like structure,
Mm,
and it's moving blankets essentially that Velcro together around this tent,
nice.
and it zips up. So that's like I basically have this little I call it my space capsule. Like literally today I had a call with a client and they're like, "Are you in a spaceship?" Like it's a little space capsule. But yeah, that's my tent. And then I have my monitor in my booth. I have a little desk I made, and I have an ergonomic chair just so that if I have like 4-hour gaming sessions, I don't hurt my back.
Mm,
And then I have an Apollo USB setup. I have a Sennheiser 416 as my mic. And then I have a monitor in there, but my laptop is outside.
okay.
And I work with Adobe Audition. That is my DAW of choice. So,
Nice, nice. No, as far as inspired voice acting, what would you suggest? Everybody's story is different. Like, how would you suggest that they would go about pursuing it?
So the certain things I like to tell people, one, it's a marathon, not a sprint of a career. You have to be willing to put in the work. This is running a full-time business, and you are a small independent business. So it's not just all rainbows and butterflies. Some days you're like, I gotta do the invoicing, I gotta check up on the clients, I gotta market myself. And if you don't want to do that, you gotta take a hard look in the mirror. I understand it's a bit of tough love, but it's the
Sure.
truth.
Hey, like so no heartache and like
Right.
You got to put in the work.
Discipline, even with fitness, is discipline. It's adherence of it. So that I would also say, just because you think that your voice is suited for something doesn't mean that your voice isn't suited for something else. So what I mean by that is, let's say you have a dream. I want a voice in video games and animation. That's fantastic. But maybe your voice is perfect for medical narration, or for corporate narration, or for audio guides for museums.
Right.
You don't know what you don't know. So
Sure.
explore more and see what you can do. I never would have thought when I first started that I would end up loving to do corporate narration. I also have my other accents due to my heritage. So like for Indian and British, I'll do medical narration all day, every day. Because they want a doctor that sounds like she's Indian,
Right.
or the professor that's English, British, and then they're describing the newest like online learning. So it's like, you don't know what your voice is suited for until you try.
Sure.
I mean, eventually, yes, I came to video games and animation, but that isn't necessarily what pays the bills at the beginning, and you have to be willing to look outside your vision. Two, and then three, I would say improv is a must.
Ooh.
You have to do some sort of improv training because you cannot hesitate. You have to be so present in the moment and so fully committed to what you're doing,
True.
whether it is character work or whether it is, okay, we're doing this commercial and you have to be a sexy sandwich. Go. It's true. Look it up. Look it up. I am the sandwich
Okay.
called hot buttered cheesesteak by Mr. Hero, and I had to do a slightly sensual voice. It's real. I'm so sorry.
How close is this to
My real voice?
No. Well, I this because you giving me sausage party with the sensual sandwich. I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
already hungry,
Yeah.
and now I get the visuals. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
this is interesting.
Yeah. But what I mean is, you can't hesitate. You have to be so committed to the bit, even if you're like, I never would have thought. Okay, that's what we're doing. I'm a sassy bee that's harassing plants because it's supposed to be a video about the newest plant nursery that's weird stuff that you get, and you have to be so committed to the bit because that's what sells.
Right.
That's what makes people be like, I want to watch this. I want to be involved.
Nice. No. What are your boundaries? Like I've noticed for me personally, I will go for an audition,
Mm.
and certain dialogue I'm not comfortable with saying, like
Yes. I mean, obviously, in terms of like authentic representation, I will not voice a character that is outside of my race that it's inappropriate.
Okay.
So in the sense of, say it's a black character, I'm not going to voice that. That's not appropriate. I'm not going to voice a Chinese or Japanese character.
Okay.
Because that's not appropriate for at least for me.
Okay.
Because I want authentic representation. I know that there are voice actors out there who are of Japanese descent, who are of Chinese descent, who are black, who should be voicing those characters, not me. Now, if that is not necessarily a thing that bothers them, and if they're open about it, okay, maybe I can have a conversation. But at the end of the day, I need to be open.
It's weird, like no, like when I thought of this character, I'm thinking of you. It's like, could you, and then you go about.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I don't look like Nicole necessarily, but at the same time, like, it's not as if they said specifically, we want someone of Swedish descent to voice it, right? And if they did say that, I would be like, great, that's not me. I'm not appropriate. So that way, that's a boundary.
Okay.
And then when it comes to inappropriate language, I think it depends on the situation. Now, if it's like a spicy audiobook or something, I got pseudonyms for that, let me tell you. But the rest, I'm not going to do that in my professional life because if I'm voicing things for like a kid's show, that would be inappropriate.
Right.
So you use a pseudonym. But, things like that, you can get.
Okay. There's levels to this. It's like this is my main, but you're gonna use this name. But for the spicy.
Right. But I mean, like, I've told my agents, I'm an opera singer, so I'm like absolutely zero tobacco products. I am not going to endorse any of those because that's just my personal belief system. Or when it comes to alcohol, I might be mindful about what type of alcohol, or I might be mindful about things like that. Or if it's extensive amounts of drug use, I'm like, okay, in what context are we talking about this? Is this condoning this? Okay, no. If this is like an anti-vape campaign, I'm for that because it's, so in that way too, I try to see what is the context with which I'm describing this, or if the character maybe suppose was a former drug addict, but is not no longer a drug addict, maybe I would feel more comfortable than if they're actively using drugs. Maybe that I would be a little more skeptical, you know?
Gotcha.
So that's another boundary there as well. But in terms of cursing, I mean, like, I don't know. I think it's there are video games and stuff now. There's some for families and there's some for just purely adults. So I think like you have to be unfortunately a little bit comfortable. At this point, I'm fine. I'm fine. I curse in other languages too. It's okay. It's alright.
Love it, love it.
Sometimes when I'm playing games, I'm getting frustrated. I will purposely curse in another language. So I'm just like, I don't want to hear myself thinking about cursing, or I'm thinking about how much I want to curse, and I'm like, wow, I curse a lot. That's not good. So, you know, sometimes you got to switch it up.
I feel you. I feel you. Nice, nice. This is insightful. I love it. I love it. As far as fans, future fans, like how can they reach out to you and support you?
Absolutely. So you can find me on social media at Voices by Nadia, all one word. And that's my website, voicesbynadia.com. All my links are there. But yeah, feel free. I'm on Twitter, Instagram. I'm on everything except for TikTok at the moment. But yeah.
Or do you stream?
I only stream when I'm doing live signings. I don't think, again, with the cursing, I just don't think I should do streaming. I think I'll get too frustrated. Or I'll start cursing in French or Italian. It's just like, people are going to be like, what? This sounds just,
I don't.
I don't.
I love it. I love it. But fanboys, fangirls, you heard it here. I'm Carnell Holley and Miss Nadia Marshall here all weekend.